When chivalry died, that's when being the prize died. Because a man does not value someone else's leftovers. He might put it to good use, but he's not going to rely upon it. He wants something brand new and fresh to rely upon. He doesn't want something that somebody else used and didn't find valuable themselves. Now, I know what you're thinking. My body, my choice. My body is worth more than that. To you. To you. Because men and women are different. Having sex is like a handshake for a man. Having sex for a woman is a emotional and spiritual experience. Not to mention, men don't release, if at all, the levels of oxytocin that women release when having sex. And that chemical is for pair bonding. So, yes, you being the prize meant for you to have no sexual relations with anyone ever. So that way, after you get to know your man, you pair bond with him when you have sex with him. All right, got somebody in the comment section that feels like they got something to say. All right, now, if you're in the comment section and you're concerned about what's hanging up in the background of my video, you can go ahead and go to the left, the right, or whatever direction you need to leave this daggone live. Because that's not the topic of discussion. Either you're going to stick with the topic of discussion, or you can go elsewhere. Now, to answer you, Fuzzy, the topic of discussion is about chivalry and the dating contract and who ruined it. And I was just touching base on how modern dating is way out of whack due to the fact of the matter that a woman believes that she is a prize, but does not do the things it takes to be a prize. You can't live your life as a man and expect a man to want you. A man wants a woman. He doesn't want competition. He doesn't want a mate that's like himself. Men and women are different for a reason. To complement, not to compete. To complete, not to compete. God made two to make one. So, long as a woman wants to compete with a man, not only is she out of her place, she's wasting time and effort. That's not what you were put here to do. You weren't put here to compete with man. You were put here to complete man. Your first job was to be a helpmeet. Your only job was to be a helpmeet. So all of this, I deserve, I'm the prize, as I said once before. What made a woman a prize was that no one else had opened up the package and used said contents before I claimed it. Long as you've been passed around like the gravy boat at a Thanksgiving dinner, why would I value anything that comes my way, second, third, fourth, fifth, and however many numbers hand? No man will. Men are conquerors. Men are territorial. So that's not something that he wants for the mother of his children, the purveyor of whom he raises a family with. See, when you're going out having dates with multiple dudes for, I want to have something to eat with this dude, or I find this dude attractive, I find this guy attractive. You know, just like women talk, men talk too. So while you think you're hiding something from men because you think What you did with this man over in this area has nothing to do with this man over in this area. You haven't the slightest idea what men know who, how far something has spread amongst circles of conversation, as well as the same way y'all have y'all nature and ways of figuring things out and seeing things naturally. So do men. So while you think you're hiding something, we're just deductively adding things up like a daggone stenographer taking down everything that's being said and then putting it together like a daggone detective trying to figure out a case. Now, because you're the one being approached, you hold the card of open mouth dismissal. But because we're the one pursuing, we're not going to tell you when you get dismissed. We want you to figure it out. Because I spent resources and time to make it to the point where I am. Until said time that I feel as though that I'm done, I'm going to keep collecting the fruits of my labors. So, being said, you can string along any man you want for any amount of time that you want from what he wants. Like you don't know what he wants. You know that this man wants to have sex. So you can go ahead and play the daggone sexual dating game and just keep stringing this man along on date after date after date after date after date. But what's eventually going to happen is either he gives in or you give in. And what you don't realize is if you give in and made that man wait an extended period of time, it's not going to be anything nice with how he chooses to return the favor. If he's not satisfied with the resources and time spent to achieve having sex, there's also a very good chance that he was not satisfied with quite a few personality traits that he's come across, character flaws, maybe even background baggage and trauma, but just overlooking everything just so he can be like Tommy from Martin and get the draws, dog.
To this day, to this day, to this day.